And this Sunday, Kirsty is talking to the Sports Minister, Tony Banks. That's at 7:30 on 5, right after the first episode of our documentary Baby School, which follows 4 students learning to become midwives. 100% Gold is next on 5 after the latest from Juliet.
It's 2 o'clock. I'm Juliet Bremner. In just over an hour's time, the government will unveil plans aimed at improving schools. It's expected to announce a £500 million plan to deliver on its pledge to cut class sizes. Other likely options include putting extra cash into nursery education and fixing school buildings.
It's not just money for growing the problem, it's money for modernisation. It's reform in our standards, in tackling failure, in encouraging success in our schools, in raising the level of commitment and achievement by every school.
One of the 2 men being held over the murder of the Quinn brothers in Northern Ireland has been released without charge. A second man arrested is still being questioned. The 3 boys were buried yesterday. And despite the outrage over those murders, the Drumcree standoff goes on. Police have raided the Orangemen's camps and made 6 more arrests. Petrol bombs were thrown at RUC offices overnight by a 300-strong crowd. There's mounting speculation that the 2 disgraced Newcastle United directors could be about to rejoin the club's board. Freddie Shepherd and Douglas Hall were sacked after it emerged they called local women dogs and bragged about overcharging for shirts. Time for us to have a look at the weather. A mixture of sunshine and showers, dry elsewhere with sunny intervals. Top temperature 20 degrees.
Check it out now.
For some unknown reason, at the 90s, nobody wants to be seen partying anymore.
Peter Stringfellow Talks Club Culture starts tonight at 8:30 on 5. First, there was the Lone Ranger. Now, Texas has a new hero.
The infamous Texas Ranger.
With bigger bullets.
Mine's bigger. Mine's loaded.
Bigger choppers.
Best always have style.
Bigger bangs.
Why don't we all line up and kiss his ass?
See Chuck Norris.
Come on, tough guy.
Get wicked and wild. Lone Wolf McQuaid, tonight at 9 on 5.
This afternoon's film is the true story of Molly Higgins, a young mountaineer who joined a major climb in '74 with near disastrous consequences.
Welcome to 100% Gold. On the last edition, our champion elected not to return, and we have 3 new contestants. So, number 1, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Peter Hall, civil servant from Islington.
Number 2, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Jenny Hunter, also a civil servant from Bury in Lancashire.
And number 3, what is your name?
Hello, I'm Martin Hum. I'm a civil servant too, and I'm from Wembley.
I'll ask 100 questions which you should answer by pressing the appropriate button in front of you. At the end of the game, whoever has scored the closest to 100% will be the champion. Good luck to you all. Today's competition begins now. Question 1. The Statue of Liberty was a gift to the USA from which country? A. Britain, B. France, or C. Greece? The answer is B. France. Question 2. If an East Ender said that he was putting some Uncle Fred in his north and south, what might he be doing? A. Eating a sandwich, B. Drinking whiskey, or C. Visiting the dentist? It's A. Eating a sandwich. Question 3. Popular in the north of England, what is added to beer to make a dog's nose? A. Lemonade, B. Honey, or C. Gin? It's C. Gin. Question 4. In New Zealand, what is a shagroon? A. A beach house, B. An Australian settler, or C. An illegal drinking den? It's B. An Australian settler. Question 5. When a corner is awarded in a game of football, the corner flag may be moved to help the kicker. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 6. What cave in the Scottish Hebrides is said to be the equivalent of the Giant's Causeway? A. Tingle's Cave, B. Fingle's Cave, or C. Shingle's Cave? It's B. Fingle's Cave. Question 7. On which part of an animal is the dewlap found? A. Throat, B. Foot, or C. Hock? It's A. Throat. Question 8. Where was the first Pontins holiday camp opened in 1946? A. Clacton, B. Camber Sands, or C. Weston-super-Mare? It was C, Weston-super-Mare. Question 9. What is the meaning of the Hebrew word todah? A, please, B, thank you, or C, you're welcome? It's B, thank you. Question 10. Politician Paddy Ashdown is a former Royal Marines officer. Is that true or false? It's true. After 10 questions, the percentage of correct answers given so far is as follows. Jenny has 50%, Peter has 60%, and Martin has 70%. Question 11. In which sport is the Fastnet Cup contested? A, skiing, B, motor racing, or C, sailing? It's C, sailing. Question 12. In which American state is the city of Albuquerque? A, Texas, B, Colorado, or C, New Mexico? It's C, New Mexico. Question 13. What was the nationality of the Second World War collaborator Vidkun Quisling? A, Swedish, B, Norwegian, or C, Danish? It's B, Norwegian. Question 14. What retirement home was the setting for the TV sitcom Waiting for God? A, Oakwood, B, Bayview, or C, Golden Acres? It was B, Bayview. Question 15. Beavers are classified as rodents. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 16. In the UK, Father's Day falls on which of the following? A, the first Sunday in April, B, the second Sunday in May, or C, the third Sunday in June? It's C, the third Sunday in June. Question 17. To refer to which part of the body is the word Danny used colloquially? A, hand, B, head, or C, leg? The answer is A, hand. Question 18. Popular in the 19th century, what is a shako? A, a small plough, B, a 16-line sonnet, or C, a military hat? The answer is C, a military hat. Question 19. Which stage musical features the songs People, I'm the Greatest Star, and You Are a Woman? A, Funny Girl, B, Sweet Charity, or C, The Pajama Game? It's A, Funny Girl. Question 20. The greyhound originated in ancient Egypt, where it was used to hunt gazelles. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 21. Which of the following ranks in the British Army is the highest? A, Major, B, Colonel, or C, Captain? It's B, Colonel. Question 22. What is the traditional nickname for an upper-class person who writes letters of complaint on trivial matters? A, Appalled, Weybridge, B, Disgusted, Tunbridge Wells, or C, Outraged, St Albans? It's B, Disgusted, Tunbridge Wells. Question 23. Which British movement centred on the London Working Men's Association? A, Chartism, B, Freemasonry, or C, Luddite? It's A, Chartism. Question 24. What plants may be affected by Sigatoka disease? A, orange trees, B, banana plants, or C, coconut palms? It's B, banana plants. Question 25. David Bowie has spent more weeks in the British charts than Rod Stewart. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 26. Which of the following TV programmes was broadcast first? A, The Darling Buds of May, B, Gladiators, or C, Absolutely Fabulous? The answer is A, The Darling Buds of May. Question 27. Who wrote The History of the Decline and Fall of the Roman Empire? A, Thomas Macaulay, B, Edward Gibbon, or C, J.K. Galbraith? It was B, Edward Gibbon. Question 28. Which of the following is a phrase used by companies who incorporate into their bylaws steps to avoid takeover bids? A, tarantula tactics, B, cobra capability, or C, porcupine provisions? The answer is C, porcupine provisions. Question 29. In which Charles Dickens novel does Sarah Gamp appear? A, Nicholas Nickleby, B, The Old Curiosity Shop, or C, Martin Chuzzlewit? It's C, Martin Chuzzlewit. Question 30. George Harrison was the first of the Beatles to have a solo #1 hit single. Is that true or false? It's true, and after 30 questions, the scores are as follows. Jenny has 60%, Martin has 63%, and Peter has 67%. Question 31. With reference to degrees of influence in British politics, if the press is the fourth estate, what is the third? A. House of Commons, B. Church of England, or C. Monarchy? It's B. Church of England. Question 32. Remembered in the name of the Ionian Sea, where was the ancient land of Ionia? A. Asia Minor, B. the Peloponnesus, or C. Sicily? It was A. Asia Minor. Question 33. Which space probe was launched in 1989 and took 6 years to reach Jupiter? A. Giotto, B. Viking, or C. Galileo? It was C. Galileo. Question 34. When Brian Lara scored his world record 375 runs against England, he overtook Gary Sober's 365 against whom? A. Pakistan, B. New Zealand, or C. England? The answer is A. Pakistan. Question 35. The American symbol, Uncle Sam, derives from Samuel Wilson, whose company supplied meat to the army. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 36. What is a Bath Oliver? A. A cooking apple, B. A dry biscuit, or C. A sticky bun? It's B. A dry biscuit. Question 37. Which of the following is a system of spelling used to transliterate Chinese characters into the Roman alphabet? A. Hoisin, B. Pinyin, or C. Wang Giles? It's B. Pinyin. Question 38. Found in Africa, what are rondevals? A. Ranches, B. Wine vats, or C. Circular houses? They're C. Circular houses. Question 39. For what type of work is American artist Morris Sendak best known? A. Stained glass windows, B. Book illustration, or C. Pottery design? It's B. Book illustration. Question 40. Martin Luther King won the Nobel Peace Prize in 1963 for his leadership of the non-violent equality struggle. Is that true or false? It's false. It was in 1964. Question 41. Which of the following is not a Central American capital city? A. Guatemala City, B. Panama City, or C. Belize City? It's C. Belize City. Question 42. Who played Mad General Jack D. Ripper in the Peter Sellers film comedy Dr. Strangelove? A. George C. Scott, B. Sterling Hayden, or C. Slim Pickens? It was B. Sterling Hayden. Question 43. Which of the following was not a UK #1 hit single for Don McLean? A. Vincent, B. American Pie, or C. Crying? The answer is B. American Pie. Question 44. Who wrote the novel Elmer Gantry? A. Sinclair Lewis, B. Irving Stone, or C. James Michener? It was A. Sinclair Lewis. Question 45. There are 8 furlongs in a mile. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 46. For what does the British voluntary organisation CAMRA campaign? A. Good beer, B. Inoffensive television, or C. Veganism? It's A. Good beer. Question 47. In which religion does the code of conduct called Vinaya apply? A. Hinduism, B. Sikhism, or C. Buddhism? It's C. Buddhism. Question 48. What short-lived TV comedy series starred Mel Smith as a British rail worker and writer? A. Jeremy's Thermos, B. Nigel's Lunchbox, or C. Colin Sandwich? It was C. Colin Sandwich. Question 49. In ancient Greece, who defeated the forces of Athens and its allies at the Battle of Chaeronea? A. Macedonians, B. Spartans, or C. Persians? It was A. Macedonians. Question 50. Artifacts from the African village of Sigi were discovered by Bernard Fagg. Is that true or false? It's false. Halfway through and the scores are as follows. Martin has 54%, Jenny has 58%, and Peter has 70%. Join us after the break for the second half of today's game.
If you've been hurt in an accident in the last 3 years and it was someone else's fault, you could be entitled to compensation. Our specialist solicitors helped Kirsty Tagg after a car accident. She got £8,000. Eric Pollock called us after a bad fall at work. He got £6,000. Call the National Accident Helpline on 0800 556 557 to find out free if you can claim. Call 0800 556 557.
Don't miss out on the latest collection from Kay's. It's full of inspiration with a wide range of length and fit. For when you need to look the business, indulge yourself. Or when you're ready for action. Over 80 pages of children's wear, top brands for men, and bright ideas for your home. With interest-free credit and 20% off your first order. Call 0800 068 1234 for your free Kay's catalogue. Now.
Get in. We all love photos. It's getting the right camera that's tricky. At Boots, each new APS camera comes with a simple promise. If it doesn't suit you, just take it back.
Like snaps. Hate hassle. Love Boots.
The price of big bags of Ariel and Daz Automatic has just come down. Way down. Big bags of Ariel and Daz, now only $3.89 or less.
We're not all born with a perfect memory, but call 0800 177 199 now, and you could develop a memory that won't let you down, just like hers. My Super Memory Power program, published by Lingophone, will help you remember anything, names, numbers, and special friends' birthdays. Call free on 0800 177 199 for a no-risk 14-day home trial, or ask about our free information pack and demonstration cassette. Call 0800 177 199 today, before you forget.
This is how Martha Lyles found the path to inner peace and true enlightenment. The first step was to call 0500 500 500 and switch to cable and wireless. She was given this promise, either savings on her phone bill or double the difference back. Immediately, she began to feel a weight off her mind. The second step was to share her feelings with her close friends by using her 100 free minutes of local evening calls. Step 3, she rebuilt her relationship with her mother by spending hours on the phone to her every Saturday, thanks to Cable & Wireless's 50p maximum call charge offer. The final step was to ditch her boyfriend and take up yoga. If you want inner peace, yoga's good. If you don't want to have that nagging feeling you could be spending too much money on your phone bill, call Cable & Wireless, the company that promises you savings or double the difference back. Free call 0500 500 500 now.
Welcome back to 100% Gold. We're halfway through and the scores are as follows. Martin has 54%, Jenny has 58%, and Peter has 70%. From now on, I'll give updates of the scores, but without revealing who has scored what. The game continues with question 51. What American religious sect was founded in 1747 as an offshoot of the Quakers? A, the Tremblers, B, the Shakers, or C, the Shiverers? It was B, the Shakers. Question 52. Who directed the 1985 film Back to the Future? A, Steven Spielberg, B, Robert Zemeckis, or C, David Zucker? It was B, Robert Zemeckis. Question 53. In the game of badminton, how high must the top of the net be? A, 4 feet, B, 5 feet, or C, 6 feet? It's B, 5 feet. Question 54. What colour is the middle of the 3 horizontal stripes on the Lithuanian national flag? A, green, B, red, or C, yellow? It's A, green. Question 55. Laki, Hecla, and Askia were the Norse equivalent of the 3 fates of Greek myth. Is that true or false? It's false. They're Icelandic volcanoes. Question 56. With which public school is the game of fives particularly associated? A, Harrow, B, Rugby, or C, Eton? It's C, Eton. Question 57. In the Old Testament of the Bible, who is the sister of Moses and Aaron? A, Hannah, B, Miriam, or C, Ruth? It was B, Miriam. Question 58. The title Pomp and Circumstance was borrowed by Edward Elgar from which Shakespeare play? A, Othello, B, The Tempest, or C, The Merchant of Venice? It was A, Othello. Question 59. Part of Canada's Northwest Territories, what island is located between Hudson Bay and Fox Basin? A, Portsmouth Island, B, Plymouth Island, or C, Southampton Island? It's C, Southampton Island. Question 60. The Southeast Asian region of Indochina may also be called Father India. Is that true or false? It's true, and after 60 questions, the scores are as follows. One of you has 48%, one of you has 60%, and one of you has 65%. Question 61. Which actress was the star of the Alfred Hitchcock movie Vertigo? A. Grace Kelly, B. Janet Leigh, or C. Kim Novak? It was C. Kim Novak. Question 62. Which is the longest river in France? A. Seine, B. Rhône, or C. Loire? It's C. Loire. Question 63. In Australia, what name is given to someone who picks up discarded lottery tickets in the hope of a lucky find? A. Kangaroo, B. Emu, or C. Wallaby? It's B. Emu. Question 64. Which classical author wrote the biographical work Lives of Famous Men? A. Livy, B. Ovid, or C. Plutarch? It was C. Plutarch. Question 65. Foolscap paper is so called because it originally bore the watermark of a fool's cap. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 66. In 1985, the Greenpeace ship Rainbow Warrior was sunk in a harbour in which country? A. Panama, B. France, or C. New Zealand? It was C. New Zealand. Question 67. The seigneurial system was the traditional method of landholding in which European country? A. Italy, B. Spain, or C. France? It was C. France. Question 68. Which 1940s film actress was born Constance Ockelman? A. Susan Hayward, B. Veronica Lake, or C. Betty Grable? It was B. Veronica Lake. Question 69. Omadorn, 5 Miles Out, and Crises were all hit albums for which musician? A. Jean-Michel Jarre, B. Mike Oldfield, or C. Vangelis? It's B. Mike Oldfield. Question 70. Kenneth Williams starred as a villain in the original London cast of the hit musical Kiss Me Kate. Is that true or false? It's false. Sid James did. Question 71. Which activity may also be called tauromachy? A. Bullfighting, B. Rodeo, or C. Cowpat throwing? It's A. Bullfighting. Question 72. The local name of which Asian capital means Muddy River Junction? A. Kuala Lumpur, B. Bangkok, or C. Jakarta? It's A. Kuala Lumpur. Question 73. Charles Sheeler, Charles Demuth, and Georgia O'Keeffe were all associated with which artistic movement? A. Pointillism, B. Precisionism, or C. Dadaism? It was B. Precisionism. Question 74. What name is given to the series of radioactive elements with atomic numbers from 89 to 103? A. Lanthanides, B. Actinides, or C. Halogens? It's B. Actinides. Question 75. No single woman has won medals at both the Summer and Winter Olympics. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 76. What is the name of the annual rowing race for sculls at the Henley Regatta? A. Diamond sculls, B. Emerald sculls, or C. Ruby sculls? It's A. Diamond sculls. Question 77. The name of which American president appears on the plaque left on the moon by Neil Armstrong? A. John F. Kennedy, B. Lyndon B. Johnson, or C. Richard Nixon? It's C. Richard Nixon. Question 78. Originating in Arabia, what type of musical instrument is a rabab? A. Drum, B. Flute, or C. Fiddle? It's C. Fiddle. Question 79. Which poet wrote a collection of prose called The Doctor, which popularised the story of the Three Bears? A. William Hazlitt, B. Robert Southey, or C. Samuel Taylor Coleridge? It was B. Robert Southey. Question 80. Mercury is the only element in the periodic table that is liquid at room temperature. Is that true or false? It's false, so is bromine. As we move into the final section of the game, the scores are as follows. One of you has 50%, one of you has 54%, and one of you has 59%. The last section of the game begins with question 81. What name is given to a person or thing that is a target for attack or criticism? A. Aunt Sally, B. Aunt Jenny, or C. Aunt Polly? It's A. Aunt Sally. Question 82. What were the first names of the brothers Grimm? A. Jakob and Wilhelm, B. Helmut and Klaus, or C. Erich and Jürgen? The answer is A. Jakob and Wilhelm. Question 83. How many grams are there in a pound? A. 254, B. 354, or C. 454? It's C. 454. Question 84. A word used mainly in Scotland. What is a sloom? A. A morning mist, B. A shepherd's crook, or C. A gentle sleep? It's C. A gentle sleep. Question 85. An office building in Prague has been nicknamed Fred and Ginger because of its resemblance to a dancing couple. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 86. If one were to travel out of London on the A2, where would the journey end? A. Bristol, B. Dover, or C. Portsmouth? It's B. Dover. Question 87. The Plaza de Cibeles is one of the major thoroughfares of which Spanish city? A. Madrid, B. Barcelona, or C. Valencia? It's A. Madrid. Question 88. Which late medieval British philosopher was known by the name Dr. Mirabilis? A. Roger Bacon, B. Duns Scotus, or C. John Wycliffe? It was A. Roger Bacon. Question 89. What is the horse collar through which gurning competitors must pull faces? A. A drubble, B. A braffin, or C. A cralloch? It's B. A braffin. Question 90. The Italian dish zucotto is an ice cream cake soaked in liqueur. Is that true or false? It's true. Question 91. In which district of London is the Fortnum and Mason store? A. Piccadilly, B. Knightsbridge, or C. Kensington? It's A. Piccadilly. Question 92. Within which field is Gresham's law an important principle? A. Physics, B. Economics, or C. Social anthropology? It's B. Economics. Question 93. How many gates does the Thames Barrier possess? A. 8, B. 9, or C. 10? It's C. 10. Question 94. In which Bond film was John Barry's 007 theme music first heard? A. Dr. No, B. Thunderball, or C. From Russia with Love? It was A. Dr. No. Question 95. Scandinavian countries use the same scale for men's shoe sizes as the UK. Is that true or false? It's false. Question 96. For how long was Lady Jane Grey Queen of England? A. 7 days, B. 8 days, or C. 9 days? It was C. 9 days. Question 97. What is the telephone dialing code for Leeds? A. 0113, B. 0114, or C. 0115? It's A. 0113. Question 98. In 1990, which of the following did golfer Nick Faldo not win? A. The Open, B. The US Masters, or C. The US Open? It was C. The US Open. Question 99. What is a vambrace? A. A carpenter's tool, B. A piece of armour, or C. A surgical caliper? It's B. A piece of armour. And question 100. In 19th century Lancashire, naked running races were a popular pastime. Is that true or false? It's true, and at the end of today's game, one of you has 49%, one of you has 50%, and one of you has 61%. Jenny and Martin, I'm afraid your scores weren't quite high enough, but thank you for taking part. Peter, congratulations, you're today's champion and have won £100. Will you return next time to play against 2 new contestants?
Yes, please.
Thanks for taking part, and we'll see you on the next edition of 100% Gold. Until then, goodbye.
Wide world of sport. A 12-cylinder turbocharged quiz show, 2 teams and 1 parrot on a perch. Sick as a parrot. Fridays at 8:30 on 5.
When buying a family car, ensure it is safe, reliable, and above all, beige. Nobody likes a show-off.
I really must take my foot off the accelerator.
I want the car to be more raw.
Something new and funky. New and fun.
If you want style, try some vinyl seat covers.
If you're crazy about motors, keep it Car Show.
Fridays at 8 on 5.
You can phone in to Gloria and an animal expert about pet behaviour in a bit. There's also alternative medicine and Jane from the Cruise singing live.